How does healing happen? If we look at the example of a sprained ankle, we slow down, we check it out, we test the range of motion, we hold space for ourselves that way. We take good care of ourselves that way. If it's some kind of an emotional trauma, like say loss of a loved one, how do we take care of ourselves? How do we set ourselves up for healing? We check in, we slow down, we ask ourselves a question, we test a certain kind of range of motion. What if it's a mental trauma, like a car accident? Do we feel grief? Do we feel embarrassment? How do we take care of ourselves and correct our thoughts so we can have a safe passage to the next place where we're going? We got to take care of ourselves, right? We got to slow down and hold space. And sometimes we don't make time for those healing processes to happen, but thankfully we have these automatic healing processes that already take place for our body, heart, and mind, because our bodies are just resilient like that. Our minds are flexible like that. Our hearts have an elasticity to them. We are our own greatest healer. We bring the medicine to ourselves, and self-care is the most important thing, and also space holding. Sometimes there are things outside of our expertise, and we have to lean into the expertise of others. We might lean into the opinions of a doctor or a therapist. We might lean into their professional space holding because that's what they have trained to do, and they're experts in that area. Quantum healing is different from these other healing modalities that you might already be aware of, because quantum healing takes place in the astral. And here we're talking about a light body. Instead of me physically checking out your ankle sprain, I'm checking out a trauma point in the astral, and I'm activating energy to bring healing, to bring your higher self into readiness to bring yourself the medicine that you need. As a quantum healing practitioner, we hold space for communication between my higher self and yours. And we bring an intention, and we hold space for the manifestation of that intention. A lot of times when we have a trauma, we have emotional, mental, and physical symptoms and ripples that affect us in some way. So we address that root trauma, and we release some of the unnecessary things that are associated with that trauma oftentimes, like the grief that can come with making a mistake, or the physical pain that can come with an aftershock or whiplash effect of a trauma. So we're going to be real with what we feel. We're going to address the pain point. We're going to illuminate what no longer serves and release that. We're going to set us up for optimal healing. We do that with a lot of different techniques, through space holding and through activations, also through clearings. A lot of the traumas that we endure are actually self-inflicted through our self-negligence and our self-sabotage and our limiting beliefs and our overexertion of energy or overindulgence. There are a lot of ways to trip out in this world, mentally, physically, emotionally, and we might not have all the tools to take care of ourselves and regulate all that is going on in our lives, because we have all these external stimuli that are bombarding us, and we have a cluster F of signs everywhere, and we might just need space and quiet to look past all the chaos out there and just return to the fact that we're safe. And so that's what a quantum healing practitioner will do first and foremost, is assure you that you are safe. By you, we're talking about your astral body. Your astral body, your light body, will remind you on an energetic level that you're safe, and your nervous system will relax. Because when your nervous system is not relaxed, you have a tendency to be hypervigilant and fight, or you want to flee and fly away, and you might want to freeze. You might be stuck there. So that fight, flight, or freeze response to stress is super common in our daily life. You look around, you can see people tripping out in all these different ways. And so what do we do to remedy that? We return to safety. We remind ourselves in the innermost that we're safe. We clear away this clutter. We clear away the distractions and straight up destructive tendencies, and we create a new pattern. We set a new pattern into motion. We sweep away what no longer serves. We transmute certain kinds of energy and make it clean again. We do that on an energetic level. There are countless tools available to us. I imagine most quantum healing practitioners will be happy to share their process with you. Most of these quantum healing sessions take place in a group setting where we activate an individual's intention, and we also bless up the group as a whole. We do that with our tools the best way we know how, by bringing our love and truth and attention to this healing process. And this attention might be much needed. Some of us are dim, dumb, and numb to our own needs. We're far removed, we're too busy, we're overworking, we're doing whatever we do, and we might need to lean into the support of a professional space holder. And that's what I am. That's what we are as quantum healing practitioners. And what I'm finding is that these trauma points that we deal with, they are not only having emotional, physical, and mental repercussions in our lives, but they affect us on different timelines and in different dimensions of existence, and even in our communities. When we show up with a smile on our face, that sends a different kind of ripple in the world, a ripple that there is safety. It touches people on a quantum level like that. It's not only mental, physical, and emotional, it's economic. It creates prosperity. It creates this surrender to flow. So there's heightened creative ability. It blesses us up on so many levels. I know you can feel it in your own life if you'll just take a moment and smile now. And you can feel that soothing that it brings. It's a physical sensation. It's an emotional sensation. It's an energetic ripple that honestly goes off into infinity, just like a star shining its rays out into space. It can touch anyone like that. Energy is like that. Quantum energy is endless like that. I hope you'll take a moment to take good care of yourself and offer yourself a smile today. And lean into a friend if you'd like some space holding. I'm here. I'm available. I have a whole community of people available who would be honored to hold space for your healing process like that. I also want to remind you of some core truths, and you can see if these resonate with you. We are safe. All is well. This too shall pass. Wise protectors, they are with us. Serenity resounds. Do you feel the truth in those statements? I hope you can find your truth today and lean into that and light yourself up that way. I know I'm going to feel it right here. I'm going to be grateful. Thank you for taking good care of yourself.